Okay, I got 2 books back from CGC. A little bit disappointed in the grades. One was an obvious 9.8, but did not get 9.8. The other one was borderline 9.6, 9.8, so I'm totally okay with that one getting the 9.6. I'll go ahead and give it away. But I was hopeful that it would get that 9.8. I think with a lot of graders, it would have gotten 9.8. And it's a pretty big book, so it would have made a pretty big value difference to get that one. So let me just get this unboxing and see what 2 books we're talking about here. The first one is Man-Thing #1. Beautiful book. I mean, tell me if you've ever seen a nicer spine on this book. If anybody knows this book, how hard it is to get a pretty much flawless spine, and that's what this book has. I don't think there's a tick on this spine. It's just absolutely crazy how nice that is. So yeah, because of that, I thought a lot of graders would just give this 9.8. Look at the colors on that. It's very, very hard to find a nicer copy of this book. It is just gorgeous. I mean, I wish you could see this in person. It is just absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at that. It is just crazy. There's some kind of substance they put on the case here. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Hopefully that'll just rub right off. But man, that book looks so nice. There might be a little bit of a tiniest. Well, actually, no, that's just part of the color. I thought I saw a color break right there, but I think that's just part of that purple on that tree right there. Pretty sure this thing had either a flawless spine or one tiny little color break. But anyway, the one is really cool. I've never actually had one of these. It is a Pedigree. This is ASM 126. Look at that beautiful gold label. I bought this as a 9.4. And it didn't have the gold label. It just said, is that Suscha News? I don't know. I looked up the history on this. Look it up. I'll put a link in the description for you to check that out. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous copy. This is one of the few times that I did not press a book when it came in. I didn't press this book. And why did I not press it? I want this book to retain pretty much the way it looked when it was in this bag and board for the last, 50 years? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. I don't think Pedigree books should necessarily be pressed. I think we should keep them in as close a state as possible as it was, when the person that the Pedigree is named for here, bagged and boarded this book immediately, probably when he bought this book back in the day. I don't know about boarded, but certainly this book looks like it was bagged at least. It's protected in some way because it was almost flawless. So what did I do to this book? There was a ding to the top and bottom. And I think one of the corners was maybe curled back, and I cleaned that up with a tack iron. It took me literally probably a total of 20 seconds. That's all I did. Boom, 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 or whatever. I don't remember exactly where it was, but I did not press this book. I thought, it wouldn't go against the spirit of the Pedigree if I just cleaned a bindery ding up. Let me know what you think about that. I mean, that's just my take on it is that's okay. But as far as pressing and, flattening out a book, I just kind of had to draw the line right there. So I didn't press the book. But the good news is I didn't need to press this book. This book, I think, could have gotten 9.8 in the first place. Because it had bindery ding, little tiny bend. That's a 9.8. It's absolutely perfect. I swear, it's like I just walked up to the stand and just plucked this book off in 1973, stuck it in a bag and board, and kept it till then. That's basically, I think, what happened with this book. I wanted to retain the Pedigree, and I wanted to get the gold label, so I put a note in there. I said, please remove from census, and please consider. I told him, I just put in the notes exactly what I did. I fixed a couple defects on it. And I just put a note on exactly what I did to the book. Because honestly, I had no idea why this book got 9.6. I mean, come on, man. Why did you give this book 9.6? I mean, this is nicer than 90% of the books on this wall that are 9.8s. 90% of them. There's maybe two. My ASM 315 is nicer. It's literally a zero defect book that I thought maybe could have got 9.9. I don't. There's one more. Obviously, my 9.9 is nicer right there. A couple defect books here. Maybe this actually I thought had a chance at 9.9. There's a story behind this one, but I think I've covered that in another video where my book got mixed up with somebody else's. I didn't think this had a chance at 9.8. Anyway, but yeah, if I put this on my wall, this would be in the top 3, 9.8s, holding a 9.6 label. I don't know how. Look up the number here, and take a look at this book. You'll be floored. I got a bag stuck to my foot, and there's a press going off here. Let me turn that off real quick. Actually, false alarm. I got a new press in, and I'm testing the temperature on it, so it's running. The alarm went off, but there's no book in there. Okay, so we're good. I'm up to 10 presses, by the way. It's kind of crazy. I've got 8 in here and then 2 in the adjacent room up against the wall here. It's just nuts. So if I want to work an 8 or 10 hour day, I've got enough presses to do it now. Whereas before, if I worked my butt off, I'd be done by like 2, you know. Not saying I'm going to be in here working 8, 10 hour days every day, but I have that option. Like I'm trying to get all these books from Heroes Con done in a timely fashion. And so I can get the books back, because I'm so excited to see how I do on those books. But anyway, not to belabor the point on this book, but I am just floored at how nice. So what's my recourse here? Just resubmit it again with the same label? I'm not gonna. The other option is send it in to CCS, but there's no way I'm doing that for what reasons I just mentioned a little bit ago. So I just don't know what to do. I guess I'll just keep it as a 9.6. I'll probably just hold this book a while. It's going to look pretty nice. I'm going to stick it on the wall just because I don't have any of these gold labels. Yeah, I'm very curious to see what you guys think about this, and any kind of advice you can give me, because I've never had one of these. Anybody at CGC out there, can you tell me why this got 9.6? You can almost just tell from the pictures that this is a 9.8. I can't figure out why this is a 9.6. It's the world's nicest 9.6. I just can't figure it out. It's boggling my mind. Unless it got damaged during handling. Bendgate. I should have looked at that. Okay, this one's okay. Sitting in there pretty good. Let's look at this one. Okay. Okay, not bad. Maybe they've got that issue fixed now, finally. I would hope. So, definitely just going to sell that one. And I'm going to just think about this one. I'll probably just wait for you guys to comment and give me some advice on that. Because I am, what's the word? Perplexed. Let's put it that way. I might have just probably got harsh Harry here. That's okay. I mean, it's going to be a learning experience no matter what. So stay nerdy, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.